This place is going to be rocky. Welcome to the Little Apple and Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Crumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought that after just a short return. And the running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on first and second down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on third and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Finds room at the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Caught over the middle. It's Hampton. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in his...
Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score Alabama 7, Kansas State 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff running right. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters and try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Toss play to the outside. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Finds his man. It's Moore. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Marked out of bounds at the 38. Coming up, 4th down.
And the Wildcats will look to convert here on 4th down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Alabama needing this 4th down conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First down, looking to throw the football. Hit as he released it. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Hot pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Brings up third down.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, tied.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Wildcats offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
The pass rush closing in. cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Choosing to return the punt. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Meadows. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Receiver in motion now. They'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The tied offense line up here on first and goal. The shotgun run call. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. It's a second and goal play for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip.
21, Kansas State, 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. That is usually a drive killer.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
No fair catch, looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
It's an option look. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. 22 water. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wildcats will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. It's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. He's got a man down the middle. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's found some room at the 45. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Here's the handoff. Look out, room to run here. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try the right here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bama. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Kansas State, 0.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Moore. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down. And the Wildcats hustle to the line to run that hurry out.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but it's a 1st down spotted near the 41. A new set of downs after that completion.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big.
Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Kansas State, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks an open space. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Gets the first and still running. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
1st and 10 now, clock running, final minute of the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Kansas State offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. Touchdown, Alabama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The Wildcats hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. Wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Important second down play coming up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
And they heave it deep downfield. Inside the red zone and still running. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a 1st down and goal right there. The Wildcats will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. On the run here. Let's it go. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
VAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Pounding away with the run game. He's got the first down and still motoring. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Single back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Toss play to the outside. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying the old counter play here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The tight end has got it. We're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. All back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Third and goal, will try to run it in. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Fourth and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
Looking deep for late-game heroics. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to...
Oh, that one's picked off.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. I'm so impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Thank you.